Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. So we fought through the winter and into the spring. We didn't let up. There were basically very little weather effects to deal with, so we just kept sojourning through the winter months and beating our enemies down. Large swaths of Russia have fallen to the Austro-Hungarian and the German forces. I think there's been a lot of talk in the comment section about fixing border gore with console commands, which I might do just to fix up this area and this little thing right there. Not take everything, of course, just to fix up the weird little tendrils that are always so annoying. We have pushed into France and completely 100% overwhelmed Belgium. So there is no Belgian land, well, on the continent at least, that is still in Belgian control, and we are going to continue on. We are sinking transports, or did they sink ours? Actually, I don't know. I think that's got to be French units there, so let's have them patrol. We're making progress up here. Serbia has fallen, which means we still have Montenegro and Greece to deal with, but Serbia's gone, so that's going to make things a lot easier because they were the bulk of the problem. Now we can actually throw... What? Oh, there's a little, like, panhandle right there. I was like, why can't he move up? Oh, this is this weird unit, too. Won the Battle of Bruges. We're going to wipe out these French units, too. Doesn't look like there's actually many units in there. Well, there might have been, but they surrendered. There were more. 42,000 French surrendered in Middelburg. I think the rest retreated up to... What's the name of this province? Z something? Something like that. Our fleet is a sad remnant of what it once was, but we are building more ships, and actually, what were the only ones that were any good? Let's take a look at that again. We're going to go to Flotilla. Now, the battle cruisers are great. The dreadnoughts are clearly the best on everything. Well, the destroyer... It's like, it's weird. The protected cruisers, the light cruisers... They're just... All these ships are absolute garbage at fighting anything. The armored cruisers are the only things that are halfway decent. It takes 7 IC to make an armored cruiser, and 5 IC to make a dreadnought. And the dreadnought's only slightly more than the pre-dreadnought. We are building some. We got 2 coming up here, and there's 2 more right there, and then a ton of arty. So I think we'll just leave that for now. We basically cleared the seas. So while it's sad, it's not entirely a big deal that much of our navy got sunk, because the sinkings were like 6-1 for a long time. All right, let's see if we can't. Let's see, you along up here. Let's see if we can't even the lines out a little bit more. Launch an attack against the Ruskies here, trying to fix the border gore the best I possibly can by cutting off some of the Austro-Hungarian units. I might fix some of the border gore in console commands, though. I wanted to keep them to the south of the Pripyat marshes, and it doesn't look like I managed to do that. Yeah, that was an easy victory. We're getting to the point where with Russia, though, that our lines have thinned out to the point where I'm not comfortable continuing on anymore. But we're going to keep it going a little bit further, if we can. Let's try this. Support attack. We definitely need more infantry units up here to keep it going. But we'll launch some more attacks. I think I can push them a little bit further. I don't know when the Russian Revolution hits, though. My pre-existing knowledge of this time period is sorely lacking. But I think we've talked about that enough. I wonder if we can push along the coast just a little bit more. I wish our cavalry divisions were a little more powerful, too. They don't have much in terms of offensive abilities, but it looks like we could take Dunkirk without too much problems. And if we could take Dunkirk, we should be able to attack Hazelbruck here as well. Why don't we try supporting the attack with 2 German divisions from the flank? Any of the coastline that we can take is going to make things just immensely easier for us in the future. I think I'm going to need you, like, up here. And that means you guys can attack here. I want to attack the Russian lines till I get to a point where I feel it's pretty stable. I think we're getting close to that point, so let's see. Boom here. They took that one, they'll take this one. Let's see if I can attack here. Yeah. And then maybe take this one as well. Just trying to cut them off. Always trying to cut off my own allies. Oh, the Greek units have busted into Ottoman territory, but there's basically no one standing in their way. I feel like what we're going to do, though, is we're gonna march down here, take Athens and Salonika, and then they're just gonna collapse, and it's not gonna be a big deal. Yeah, we've overrun most of their units here, so that's a French division. Actually, send you here, down here. Need you guys to keep heading south. Again, not too terribly concerned about this nonsense. The border girl will clear itself up soon enough. Dunkirk is raging. I'm actually going to take my fleet and put it off the coast so I can catch any of these French ships that retreat out. When we take the port, the French ships will have to leave and we'll catch them. Brussels has fallen. Oh, whoa, that was a little delayed. All right, 100 manpower, nice. That's actually really important considering how low the manpower actually is. That'll also give us shore bombardment to work with. Bombardment. I don't know why I do that, but I do. All right, let's see if we can't finish these guys off. Shore bombardment should exist there as well. Circlement penalty. No supply problems. It seems like supply problems are much less pronounced. Do we not catch them? Guess we didn't catch them. What if we put them on patrol here? Maybe they'll catch them then. Alright, so I'd love to. This salient is a problem. I wish we had been able to hold that, but it doesn't look like we can. It's funny that the Austro-Hungarians are doing so well against the Russians, but then getting their ass kicked by the. Well, they had gotten their ass kicked. They're not really getting their ass kicked anymore. Well, we're gonna clear this. We're gonna clear all this up. March on Greece. Greece is the primary contribution to Bordergore at the moment. All right, infantry will show up here. I'll clear that out. Can we? There you go. That'll get me a bigger encirclement penalty, I think. Well, 10 extra percent as envelopment penalties stacked on there. Good. We're holding. What we got here? French ships, a couple Brits. Yeah, they're launching counterattacks, but they're not really getting us anywhere. Let's actually just, we're going to keep our fleet as close as we can to the front, I think, just so that they're there when we need them. Not terribly worried about this. Forces over there collapsed, capitulated. All right, what can we do to help this unit out? I'm thinking we do this. And how long is... Oh, you're almost done. So that'll mean you can attack here. And you can attack there as well, because that'll be the only province you border. A 3rd Reserve Division. And you guys can support attack from the flank. Is this plains? Why is it so rough? They dug in? Oh, the first unit to attack, it was a little worn out. Alright, well, that's just cavalry, so that's pretty easy to deal with. Is there 3 here? That's just 2. Well, let's do this. Let's do it like this. You there, and then you 2 can go up here. Like that. There we go. Afghani militia, do you think they can... No. Let's say, do you think they can put up a fight even though they have a river? Not so much. And then, what do we want to do here? Ooh, that's a rough little tussle. Ah, that's why. Why don't we cool it for now, then? They only lost 1 man before they capitulated. Ooh. This division looks like it saved the day for this, this little thrust forwards. So, do we want... Let's try this. See if we can't take the city if we're attacking from 3 flanks. Might be able to do it. There's only one proper Russian division there. Let's do this as well. 3 divisions for here. Is that... Oh, that had them cool their counterattack. We might be able to break through there. I think we can handle it. I think we can handle it. We're doing very good still. I'm pretty stoked with the way this is going. This salient, not thrilled about, but we actually just freed ourselves up a couple divisions here. Gotta start moving these guys up so we don't overrun our command structure, which we might already be doing, which would be bad. So all these guys, where do we want to shore up the defenses? I'm thinking that we need to wipe this out, so let's move these guys up here. Well, let's move them here and then decide where to go with from there. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Gotta focus on clearing up border gore. That's definitely a thing. You're there, good. Fixing this up. I wonder if these French units have... or too much... no, they retreated right out of that. Let's go through and we're gonna add more war goals. Acquire territory, Guangdong. I think that's what that said, I saw it real fast. Soviet claims on Finland, Bessarabia, Central Western Russia, East Siberia, Urals. Let's go with... Well, Soviet claims on Finland or Finland? Let's take Finland. We're just gonna go down. Okay, I think most of these people we're pretty much done with. Except for Greece. Apparently Greece has got a million thingies. Montenegro, we're done with. Netherlands, add war goal. Puppet, no. Belgium, add war goal. Alright, everybody else we're done with. Which is good. Greece has still got all those territories. And I don't think if they overrun any the VPs they run over here, I don't think I have to take them back. I think I just have to take their core, the ones they have cores on. I think that's how that works. When Montenegro falls, that'll free up some troops as well. Alrighty here. Like, yeah, I know they're just kind of storming through. We don't really have anything in their way at the moment. The stormtroopers are working here. Everybody else is on cooldown, basically. We are going to take Kaunas? Something like that. We are going to successfully take it, it looks like. The Russian units there are pretty much out of it. Out of organization. Yeah, run through organization pretty quick. Actually, surprisingly quickly. I thought that organization was going to fall super quick-like, and then it just doesn't. We have one... Forgot about that. We had one division we pulled off the line here. We can actually go fight the Greeks with if we want to. Italian Navy's out and about. So, it looks like we're sinking ships left and right. No, they're sinking ships still. We haven't been able to catch this French Navy. Ah, you know what? Let's get our fleet on this. I wanna take that out. So have them patrol, figure out whoever's doing that, and let's get them. All right. No, I think I changed my mind. I think I want to bring these guys over here. It's pretty condensed down here, so I'm not terribly concerned with particular motions of my units. Let's just send you up here. I mean, it's pretty calm, really. Why are you retreating at such a slow pace? Oh, we took... Is that that's a VP, isn't it? Yes! A 1 point. I think what'll be good is to overrun the Baltic states here. If we can pivot this up, that would shorten my line, and that'll allow me to push further. So I think that should be my goal. So why don't we try that out and see if we can't make it work. Yeah. I think we can make that work, actually. That's just a garrison unit. And attack him on the flank with my cavalry units. Good. Are these guys still kind of out of it? Yeah. Well, as soon as you're retreated, I'm going to send him back up. Oh, and there's another one here. You go right there, please. Alright, let's try this one again. By flanking from 3 directions. Yeah, that'll do the trick. That'll get it going. 31. So let's support the attack with stormtroopers. There's a pretty good running joke in the comment section that I should get rid of the stormtroopers because they can't hit anything. Get it. Alright, my fleet make it down here? We did. Alright, let's see if they find who's doing this. Well, they're doing their own raiding. Hopefully they'll find who's ever out there and sink them. I got a good backlog of ships right now, so I should be okay. Alright, so we made this. Let's try it out. Let's do this. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions and attack there, and then throw the cavalry in from the flank. Attack movement speed. That's great, actually. Alright, they're launching a counterattack, but I think that should falter. And yeah, theirs is going down, mine's going up, so we're good there. Ooh, that was actually a fierce battle for the standards of this series so far. And it looks like we need to counter that. Yep. And what have we been at? We built a division? I don't even think we had any coming. Well, let's put them in here, because we could use more troops here. And we'll attach them to that guy, because he was the closest one. And how's things going down here? Can I get supply? Can these? I don't know if these troops can get supplied correctly. I honestly don't know. What I do know is they have no supplies right now, so I don't think so. Which is funny that these units cannot get supplies. It's just the way the supply system works is the problem, I think. It's funky. It's really funky. Let's see, supplies. Or maybe they haven't had time to move? This is a supply center? Is the infrastructure bad? Not really. Yeah, they're not getting any in here. They're getting fuel. But they're not getting anything else, basically. Wonky supply situation. But it looks like the Austro-Hungarians are doing their job. Alright, so let's launch a counter-attack. Counter-attack. And what we're going to do is swing through Calais. If at all possible. Looks like they did break a few divisions, but right now what we need is some shore bombardment. So you guys are going to move on up over here and help me out. It shouldn't take them too long to get there. They are, for World War I speeds, pretty decent. Right, so let's move you guys up. This fleet, are you guys gonna? Are you ever gonna? If it's a submarine, that's probably the problem. I don't know who's over there, but I mean, look at the shipping lanes. They're relatively clear. They're relatively clear. All right, so let's try sorting out these lines a little bit. I think we can do this. Wherever it's perfectly safe to attack, that's where I'm going to attack. Wherever it's perfectly safe and ordinary. Let's actually move the stormtroopers over here, though. We did lose a province there, but we do have this brand new, the 5th Kugel Bale Reserve Division. Support attack. That should do the trick there. Cavalry against the garrisons. And then we're going to throw one of these units in here. like so. And let's keep on a-rolling. Support the attack from there. That should give us an upper hand. And if we support this attack from here, that should give us the upper hand. Looks like we're doing well. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Me doing good at this. Benjamin can into Belgium. Are they under attack right now? They are. Battle of St. Omer. Let's see if we can get a little distraction going here. By threatening their own flank. Yeah, they'll attack me there. And then I'll do this. Attack them. This is going to turn into like a rolling battle, I think. Seeing who's going to get the upper hand first. Let's try it. Let's actually keep it going a little bit. See if we can't get a good line going. When are our bombers going to finish, I wonder? All right, so this should turn the tables in Calais. Let's just make sure everything's okay. We lost that province, but we saw that coming. And let's move up the coastline. The Russians are doing pretty poorly, but I'm pretty thrilled with that. Again, not getting any supplies here. Not sure why. The infrastructure is good, and the supply situation, I mean, there's barely any units here, so it should be fine, but it's not. Attack you. There we go. We'll overrun that Greek unit. And here come the Ottomans into Greece. This is quite the World War I style battle, I feel. This huge battle, raging across, large fronts. And it looks like Calais did fall. Which means you guys can focus on your defensives, and you can focus on your attacks. Won the Battle of St. Omer. Now, what we're actually going to do is support this attack here. And see if we can't turn this, just creeping along the coastline into a major victory and push the French lines back. Got anything cool coming tech-wise? We can build armored cars now, but the tech's really bad right now. Not really going to do much. Let's take that one off. That one off. Won the Battle of Archer. Ocher. Sorry, not Archer. I was watching Archer on TV. That's probably why I was thinking Archer. Let's cancel you guys so we don't waste lives. And I think we're going to need to cancel this one as well. But that's okay. I mean, we've made major progress here. Where's our fleet? Alright, now my fleet's going to get based here in Calais. Where's this? Oh, that's probably a counterattack. Yeah, that's a counterattack. Anybody capable of helping out here? No. Ooh, wow. I forget that we're not in black ice anymore, and I have to keep these guys rolling further forward than I'm used to. But for now, we're okay. Except for right there. You're not even attached to an army. 5th Reserve Army. There you go. Just kind of bouncing around from one front to the next. It looks like we're kind of stalemated against the French in North Africa now. I didn't actually expect them to have any units because the British really didn't. The British had nothing. I'm really curious about the supply situation here. I mean, look at the progress we just made. We just overran a couple 100 kilometers of French land. I mean, it really disorganized our units, it really put a strain on what we're going to be capable of doing in the future. Who thinks we're going to be able to hold Arras, though, before the French retake it? Might be able to get the cavalry in there super quick like a bunny. And what we're definitely going to do is attack right here in Boulogne. Again, don't know if I'm pronouncing any of this stuff correctly. It's possible, though. Get some shore bombardment. Arras looks like it's doing poorly. But right here, that'd be a solid defensive line along the river. Alright, let's head back over to the Russian front. And let's see what we can work with here. So you guys are moving in here. That means you can attack right there. And let's see. Let's get one extra division in. See if that'll do the trick. Might need that one as well. All right. But we're doing well. Like, there's even some spots where the Russians have retreated out of the provinces they no longer think they can hold. And I think we're going to cool it a little bit. Although I would, again... Ooh, shit. Like to take a little bit more back. Well, why don't you go take care of this real fast? Considering I have supply problems here, I'm hoping I can rely on the Ottomans to just deal with this on their own. Can I add war rules again? Not quite. The 8th. The 8th is when I can do it again. I love that I controlled the seas. I think we basically fought to the death, and I came out slightly ahead. All right, so we're gonna attack San Quentin, and that'll relieve Arras. It'll also relieve a bulge in our lines. Let's see if we can't take Reims back, because that is a big problem at the moment. The fact that that salient is sitting there. But I'm hoping, even though we have the river to deal with, that we can overcome them with weight of numbers. Again, I haven't been using these guys for much, but why don't we see if we can't come up here and help a little bit with some ground attacks from my scouts. Is that too far? Hang on, cancel. Maybe that's too far. Maybe they don't have the range to get there. Yeah, definitely don't have the range to get there. Okay. Okay. All right, we won San Quentin, and we're picking up some pace. Picking up the pace in Reims. Denmark. Good. All right. So back to Calais with you guys to repair any battle damage you've suffered in the past. Alrighty. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Doing well. Let's see. Boom, right there, please. Oh, and we just got mechanical something or other done. Officer ratio. I wish we could put more into tech, but we can't at the moment. Light tank brigades, that's coming, but it's going to be a little ways off still. And what was it? Industry, mechanical computing machine. There we go. All right, folks, we're going to have to leave this episode right here. If you have enjoyed it, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.